Hello, hi there. Welcome back. It is a Thursday evening. I've had a lovely lazy day today. I hope you have too, or you've had a nice day at least, maybe not lovely and lazy. We're looking at the first player marker for Patrice, which was the last turn, turn 3. We are now on turn 4. We're going to pop this over to Joe Diamond's space, and let's move on with our upkeep. What do we want Joe to be doing today? Joe is this pink fellow, and he's going to be fighting this. Was this an elder one? An elder thing, rather. Okay, we don't care about the -2. That's an evasion modifier. Oh dear. Horror check of -3 modifier, and it's going to cause 2 sanity damage. It has no modifiers to the fight, and we have to do 2 wounds. I believe Joe is fairly capable right now, combat-wise. Getting 2 wounds shouldn't be a problem, especially with that 0 modifier. I'm worried about the -3 horror check, because I don't think he has a 4. Yeah, his maximum will is 3. With -3 it's going to go down to 0. I guess we just take the 2 stamina damage then. Which, if that is the case, we may as well bump our fight up just to... yeah. Just to get over the possibility that we get terrible dice rolls. He has a focus of 3. Do I want to do anything with this one? I have 1 more to use. No, because I'm not going to be doing anything else. The combat will eat up all my movement, so I'm going to end up in the street. There will be no location in the Arkham Encounters phase. So sure, let's just throw it all the way over here. We can have lots of fight. I don't believe you have any upkeep that we need to worry about. No, we do not. Mandy is in another realm. She is about to move back and attempt to close a gate. Was it Unvisited Isle? Was it this one? Which was the rift that Mandy went in? She got sucked in. It was this one. I remember she was stood at the woods, just picking up clues, and she got sucked in. So she's going to end up here. Ooh, and I don't really want her fighting this thing, but it's stationary. It's never going to move. I'm not 100% of the rules of how to handle that. I guess we don't want any movement. So I don't want her fighting. I do want her to have maximum... yeah, she only has a focus of 2. And I want her to have a maximum law for her check. So we'll have to just deal with the sneak check of 4. Yeah, I would like to get Mandy working on her task. She can fight. She actually has a handful of decent combat ability. She has this Wither spell, takes up 1 hand. She can use the fetch stick for 2 hands. Anyway, so that's Mandy. Daryl came back, successfully closed a gate. I want him to carry on closing gates. I guess he goes and fights this fellow. Yeah, you're just going to pop in there, Mr. Daryl, because I want you on gate clearing duties. So, Daryl is clearing gates. We only need a speed of 2. A nice big fight to get rid of the monster. And let's keep our luck there. Yeah, I'll leave everything as it is. We have to remember, yeah, this is a 3 sanity now and only 5 stamina, but he has a focus of 3. We do get an extra $2 for our retainer doing upkeep. Let's roll this dice. See what we get. Did that just go into the gate, Mark? How? Oh no, there it is. It sounded like... I thought I heard the ch noise of it going inside. Let's see what this is. It's a 4. Okay, so we don't lose our retainer. Oh, no. Oh yeah, one thing I did want to check with Daryl. He has 1 health and 1 sanity. So for the hospital, if we go to the hospital, Instead of having an encounter here, you may recover stamina by receiving medical care. You may either regain 1 stamina for free, or pay $2 to restore your stamina to its maximum value. So, do we... He's in a rather annoying place, because the asylum, which I think is the same but for sanity, is up here. Yeah, $2 to restore. He's kind of equidistant between the two. If he was right next door to one, I might pop in. Because he's just a ticking time bomb for injuries and madness right now. 1, 2, 3. We don't want to move 4, because that would kill him. So to heal up, we are essentially... And do we want him to heal... 1, 2, 3. We could get to the asylum. 1, 2... Do we do that? Do we do that before throwing him into another gate? I kind of want to rush these early gates, though. And I don't necessarily have a problem with... No, Daryl, you're not going to go look after yourself. You're going to be reckless. You're going to take some injuries. You're going to go a little bit batty. Yeah, we'll leave you as you are. And then Patrice, where are you? You were up here. Oh yes, you're going to do your bank thing. So you're not going to move. You're going to spend a movement point, etc., etc. And we want maximum luck, I believe. Was it luck? Yeah, luck -2. Sure. Right then, movement. Firstly, Joe, you do not move, but you are going to do combat. We're going to fail a sanity check. Go a little crazy. Then we have, I'm going to +4, but you have to exhaust. So I'm going to exhaust this by popping it over. So that's +4, +8. And we have a fight of 5, so we have 13 dice. I don't think we need to be rolling all these. Let's just grab a handful. And we'll take this one and this one. How many dice is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll roll 9. And we just need 2 successes. We got the successes. So, monster's dead. Oops. And we get... was it 5 toughness worth for his thing? Yeah, we want to be accruing 5 toughness worth of monsters. So there's 2. So that's good. He can't move. The combat ate up all of his movement allowance. Put some dice back. Keep the board nice and tidy. Mandy's movement is, I believe, she is going to go... Now, she has ended her movement phase on a square with a monster, which means that she has to do her evasion check now. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So this has -2 to evasion. Physical resistance and nightmarish. Do I fight you? What's your evasion? 4. So we'd have a sneak check of 2. We have a free reroll, any skill check. Sure, let's do this evasion check. I don't think we're going to do fight. You just don't have the stats for it right now. So, sneak check of 2 to avoid fighting this monster. We have... Oh, I'm going to... I think that's... Yeah, that's fine. There's a success. Which fell over. So, we have successfully evaded the monster, we've ended our movements, blah 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 blah. We don't have to fight the monster. We go on to Daryl for movement. Daryl is here. And we were just going to toss him into this place. And you are going to... Were you gonna fight? Ideally, I would not fight this, and I would let Joe take the fight. However, since I'm there, it just seems a bit more efficient to do this. Although, having said that, I would really rather you don't take the stamina damage, which would send you insane. What is your will right now? 1. Yeah, I'm going to evade it. I hadn't thought of that. That was poor planning on my part. So we're going to try to evade this Great Old One. -1, so it's he has a sneak of 3 right now. Whoops. We want 2 dice. Another evasion check. Whoops, a daisy. We fail. Let's spend a clue. Let's spend one of our clues. That's right, isn't it? Yep. We can roll this again. Oh my god. I've had, I remember one of the test games I did, I just ended up, I really wanted to pass a test, and I just kept throwing clues. And it was something silly, like 7 or 8 clues just to pass this one silly test. Let's use, oh golly. Is this working? This is very fiddly. Okay, that's not working too good. I thought you could do that. I'm going to use one of Patrice's clues. Oh, and I've got the Mandy reroll also that I have to remember. We'll use that after this. Evade, 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 evade. That is another fail. Feeling bad about this. Feeling pretty bad. Okay, so at this point I'm going to use Mandy's ability rather than use a clue. Come on, just give me the pass. Yes. There's our pass. Okay, we successfully evaded the monster. Then we go over to Patrice, who is up here. What were the special rules on this card? During movement phase, spend a movement point and discard this card while in the Bank of Arkham to make a luck -2 check. So we're going to luck -2, and we either get a unique item or 2 clues for a fail. So let's discard this. For discards, let's just drop them there. So luck -2, we have a luck of 3. So we are making a 1 dice check. And we really do want this. I might be wanting it more than necessary, but I want that unique item. There's a fail. Let us... You know what? Screw it. No, we're going to do it this way. We are going to take the fail and get those 2 clues. And we will acquire a unique item some other way. We have some money. I can perhaps hook up with one of the other players. I know Daryl is rolling in cash right now. So sure. That was movement. Let's go on to Arkham encounters. We want Joe. Joe does nothing. He's in the marketplace. Arkham encounter for Mandy. Where did Mandy go? Arkham encounter for Mandy is to attempt to close this gate. -1 difficulty. And she has a law of 4, so we are making 3 dice. Yeah, because we just have some important checks that we have to do. We have already used Mandy's reroll ability on Daryl's stupid evasion. So let's... Is this right? Yeah, we had a law of 4, -1, we now have 3. Success. Yes. Double success. Mandy has 5 clues. Let's use all of them. Why not? 2. Immediately... I didn't mean to do that. That was the wrong thing to do. to lock this. Manny's going to get that gate token. The woods is locked. We are on to Daryl. Daryl is over here for Daryl's Arkham encounter. He gets sucked into the gate. Which, did I look at what gate this was? No, I didn't. It is just another dimension. I will not hum a Beastie Boys song right now. La 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 la. And then Patrice's Arkham encounter is for the bank. Again, I don't want to take a loan, so we're going to hope she doesn't see an old lady counting pennies again. I know, the same old woman has just absent-mindedly left the envelope to the teller. Oh, sorry, I misread that. The same old woman has just absent-mindedly left the envelope the teller gave her behind. Will you return it to her? You may either gain $5 or become blessed. Oh wow, that's really good. Blessed is very powerful. That's where you have a success on 4, 5, 6. I should probably become blessed. I think blessed is way better, but I'm going to roleplay this a little bit. Patrice is really looking for some cash. She just wants money. She's going to get some cash. $5. Nice card. Okay, that was Arkham Encounters. We will go on to our Other Realm Encounters. Joe's not in Another Realm. Is anybody in Another Realm? Daryl is. So Daryl is going to take Other. Discard this card and draw again. Pass a speed -1 check to grab the carving before it falls. If we pass, draw a spell. So we get the spell for passing a speed -1 check. Speed -1, we have a speed of 2, so we roll 1 dice. Nice. Free spell. Markings of Isis. Casting modifier special, sanity cost 0. Any phase, cast and exhaust to pass a horror check. The casting modifier is equal to the monster's horror rating. You do not have a very good lore, this statistic. So that is actually a great, it seems like a really good card, but it might not be too useful for old Daryl. But at least it doesn't cost sanity. Cool. I think we're on to Mythos then. So let's make sure it's not a weather. It is not a weather. Start at the bottom. Aha! So here is a Innsmouth horror card. We have a gate spawn at Devil Reef, which is this up here. The clue disappears. So to get to Devil Reef, I believe we have to travel. Yes, we have to go here. Go here and then pay to get across, similar to how train movement works. We have a monster. Another Shoggoth. And movement, Shoggoth is diamond. I should really check what the red background means. Is red fast? I think red might be fast, so it moves twice. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Pluses and crescent moons. You're stationary. Pluses do actually move. Very good. So, you're going to move here to Joe. Fantastic. That is perfect. And there's no other monsters, I believe. Okay, let's take a look at the rest of the card. Footprints on the shore, headline. It seems that two monsters have come ashore in the Innsmouth shore streets. And a clue appears at Esoteric Order of Dagon. Monsters roaming around Innsmouth is really bad. Because they are eventually going to find their way into these, and that is no good. Where did it say they were? Was it on Innsmouth shore? Was it two monsters have come ashore in the Innsmouth shore streets? Yes. Oops. Wrong button. So what are these two monsters? We have a Dark Young. Yellow, that is stationary, correct? Yes, it's the same as the other one. And a vampire. Physical resistance, physical resistance. These monsters are fairly serious that we've had so far. There's been no weak cultists. I guess this fella down here is quite a weak monster. But for the most part, the monsters that have popped out have been fairly nasty. Fairly nasty beasts. I was hoping for some more easy fodder. And that is our turn. How long have we been recording? 20 minutes. Okay, we'll do another turn. We're going to move over to Mandy. We have upkeep. Oh, before we do that, at the end of the last turn, a gate did just open, so we get another Doom track, and we get another clue for Patrice. Upkeep for Mandy. Mandy, what are you doing? Where are you and what are you doing? I completely forget. Oh, you started here. Do we have to evade this again? I think we do. Can we get here? 1, 2, 3. Might be nice. Or do I want to start sending Mandy over to Innsmouth? I think I'll... Maybe I send Joe over to Innsmouth as soon as we have a bunch of monsters over here right now. Hmm. 1, 2, 3. I do want a high sneak. What's the evasion modifier on this? -2. Yeah, okay. I'm going to drop down Mandy. I just want to get out of this space. And I will leave, for the sake of keeping things balanced, I'm just going to push that to the middle a little bit more. For upkeep for Daryl. Daryl has moved into here. He has a nice high luck. Decent fight. And speed is not important. I'm going to leave you exactly as you are. Let's get some money. And then see if we lose our retainer. We do, I think. Yes, that is a 1. So, retainer is gone. There was no other upkeep for that. For Patrice. Patrice is over here. She's going to go back to the shop. 1, 2, 3. Let's push that back to 3. And let's just push that up to the middle so that we have options. And then for Joe, we want to flip this back over. And then flip this to pay for that $1. Will we remember? We have... Yeah, we're just going to keep doing that, I think. And that will work. And then in terms of, we're not going to evade, we just want to have a nice big fight. But we do want to avoid the sanity damage, so yes. I don't think we'll have a problem killing it, so let's actually bump that all the way back down. Okay, so movement phase for Mandy. Mandy is going to attempt to evade this and move 1 space. We have a -2. She has a sneak of 5, 3 dice. And there's our success. Okay. Mandy moves. Daryl moves. Patrice, what was your move? 3, 1, 2, 3. And then she's going to buy something next turn. And Joe's movement. He doesn't get a movement, but he has to do combat. So let's flip this over. Horror check at a -1 for 1 sanity damage, and then a 0 modifier combat. So will of 3, we have to roll 2 dice to pass our sanity check. Not great. I'm going to spend a clue. We add an extra dice because of Joe's ability. Whoops. This ability here. Rolls an extra bonus dice when he spends a clue to add to a roll. So now we're rolling 3 dice to pass our will, and we have failed. I will use Mandy's reroll ability. And there's our success. Okay, so we passed the horror check, and then we have a combat check of +4, +4. So +8, and a fight of 2, so we have 10 dice. What is this? That is 5. That is 5. So here are 10 dice. And we have 2 successes. We kill this monster. And that is a total of 3 toughness now that Joe has accrued. So that's excellent. And that is the movement phase over. We want Mandy's Arkham encounters. Nothing happened. She's just in the street. Daryl's Arkham encounter. He's not in Arkham. So we skip him. We have Patrice up here. She is going to pick 3 unique items and buy one of them. And she has $9, I believe. Yes. Okay. What do we have? We have a pallid mask, +2 to evade checks. We have a healing stone. You may gain 1 stamina or 1 sanity per upkeep. Discard the healing stone once the ancient one awakens. And Dole Chance. It is a book. Exhaust and spend 2 movement points to make a law -2 check. If you pass, gain an ally, lose 2 sanity, and discard Dole Chance. Allies are quite powerful, but I really like this healing stone. I'm going to get the healing stone. So that was $8, yes? Yeah. We're going to go down to $1. We get a second unique item, and that means that we achieve the pass requirements for her personal quest. Pop that there, and let's see what this is. What was the good one? If there are 2 clue tokens on this, place Rhythm Restored. If she is knocked out, Soulful Aria. So Soulful Aria is the bad one. That's not going to happen. We have Rhythm Restored. Smiling, Patrice closed her eyes and basked in the music as her bow flew across the strings, unbothered once more. Patrice gains 5 clue tokens. Okay. So in that, I mean, 5 is a lot. I will certainly not balk at receiving an extra free 5 clue tokens on Patrice of all people. Cool, so let's pop that on top of there. Cool, we can pop these over, pop these back on. I actually think I should be running a discard pile for these, but I keep just putting them all back. I think that's what you're supposed to do. Anyway, no big deal. Put these dice over here. Oh golly. That was Patrice's Arkham, and then we go back to Joe's Arkham, and again Joe is just in the streets, so nothing going on there. Other Realms phase, we have Daryl over yonder in another dimension. Blue, sure. Other. You've completed your task, but now you must escape before the portal closes. Pass. Oh, golly. I don't think he has a very good speed right now. Pass a speed -2 check to return to Arkham. If you fail, you are lost in time and space. In either event, you automatically close the gate you entered through. Oh, fantastic. So we... Is that a permanent gate? Do I have to spend the 5 clues to... Speed -2. I already want to achieve this, but he only has 2 speed, so we can't pass it. So how do we do this? Daryl is here. He's in time and space. Do I do that? Is that how that works? I will check. During the break for the next video, I will quickly go over that, because I'm not sure whether Lost in Time and Space you lose a turn using this, or whether just being on here is losing a turn. I think you do. I think that's right. I think you actually have to knock yourself over and then pick yourself back up. So it costs you a movement turn. But the gate automatically closes, of which you passed through. So that's this one. I'm going to assume that I get the gate token for that. This is far too zoomed in. Right? I hope I'm not misplaying these. And there's our 2 gate tokens. If Daryl has 2 or more gate trophies, there's proof in play. There's your proof. So this is the bad one. Flip this over. There's your proof. The editor's skepticism washed away quickly. What he was looking at was just too horrible. There was no way Simmons could have doctored a photo to this extent. This is one heck of a picture, kid. I'm sorry I doubted you, he said. I won't ever make that mistake again. Daryl gains a retainer if he does not already have one. Daryl keeps his retainer for the rest of the game. Okay, sure. So free money. I was hoping for a little bit, considering the pain in the arse that was, I was hoping for a little bit more. There's a permanent +2 cash. So yeah, I guess I should be... I have to treat Daryl now as just Mr. Rich Boy. If something requires cash, he is the person to do it. I had something on my mind there for a second. Oh yeah, I wanted to just... What was the failure state? What if we hadn't have done this? Daryl must immediately discard a retainer if he has one, and may no longer receive a retainer or a bank loan. Okay, so I was putting far too much weight on the importance of this. It's really not a big deal. A retainer is nice, obviously, but he'd lost his retainer already, and it would just mean he couldn't get a bank loan. I should not have put that much weight on that process. No big deal though, now I know. But at least now we can start building up clues. We can go back over to Mandy. Oh wait, no. We want to close this gate. And we want to do it permanently, which means that we have to spend 5 clues. Daryl does not have 5 clues. However, Patrice certainly does. So that is now another permanently closed gate. We have 3 already. I feel that's pretty good. For turn, what is this, 5? That's not bad, I think. Sure, we have a Mythos phase to handle. See where we are at. Devil Reef again. Okay, so we have a Monster Surge. Check it's not a weather. Please be a weather. No. Right then, so Devil Reef, what do we do here? A gate was prevented from opening because there is a gate already there. So we're going to drop down a second token. We have a monster appearing at every open gate. What is that? Dimensional Shambler. That sounds lovely. Is that red or orange? My eyes are terrible. Is that red or orange? I think that's orange. Yeah, that's orange. Where are some other open gates? Do we not have any? One open gate there. Yeah, we've closed them all. Fantastic. Okay. So that's actually pretty good. Apart from the uprising track bumping, we just get an extra monster here. A gate did not open, so we don't doom track, and Patrice does not gain a clue. Okay, we'll call that a video right now. Thank you for watching. I hope you'll join me again for turn 6. I'm not sure what my plan might be. I guess at this point I want to realign everybody, just get everybody bumped up. I feel like we're on top of the board, but our actual states, our health, case in point here, yeah, I want to just get everybody back on balance, and then maybe we'll look into heading to Innsmouth, and we'll see how that goes. Anyway, that's all something I will think over in between this video and the next. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Yeah, thank you very much. Bye-bye.